I love the premise of the show. Smart people talking about dumb shit.
I think it's dumb people talking about smart shit. Oh, we go where we not supposed to go, baby.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast, back with another week of brilliant idiotness. Schultz in here capping early.
I'm not capping.
He in here capping early.
What do you mean I'm not capping?
Schultz said he could beat any WNBA player alive.
Yes.
I disagree. I don't even think he could beat some of the college players.
First of all, I didn't say what I could beat them at.
Basketball.
No, I said a standing up and pissing contest. You was just assumed it was basketball. These are semi-professional
by the way,
athletes and professional athletes.
Woman will bust your ass in the standing up and peeing contest.
If she want to pee all over her thighs and fuck up her shoes.
But that's the point, right? Think about all the things we got to do, especially if it's a race. We got to take out, whip out. All they got to do, especially if they got a skirt on and no panties.
What if I got a skirt on too? I'm Scottish. Wait, what if I dress in my traditional garb? What if I dress in my traditional garb, right? And then we just have a stand up and piss contest.
Now you got a chance. If you got a traditional garb, you got a chance on. But if a woman, summertime, they got a skirt on, no panties, by the time you whip out, they done started.
Fair. But also they just make such a mess. Women really can't pee in public well at all. Dude.
No, it's bad.
It's a fucking disaster.
It's bad.
Pissing in your fucking Timberlands and shit.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
Because you gotta squat, because you can't just spread your legs and pee, because you'll just pee all down your legs.
Yeah.
Why do you think God smited you like that? What do you think?
It did make it difficult for women to have to just pee. Like, we can pee anywhere.
Yup.
Out in nature.
Yup.
We easy with it.
Pee while you walk.
Oh,
Damn.
the walk pee?
The walk pee is fire, bro.
You ever did the walk pee?
No.
Fake be on the phone, walk peeing.
And just aim to the left while you walking?
Yeah.
I ain't never did that shit.
Come
there.
on.
Oh, come on, dude.
Charlie. You ain't live.
Now you got to make sure it's not too windy, because I didn't walk peed on my own chest.
Oh, yeah.
I walked peed straight, and the wind just blew it right back on my own chest.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never been in that much of a rush. Where was y'all in such a rush to that y'all had to walk?
It's not about rush. It's about not having people see you in public and not want to go all the way by the bushes to go do it.
I guarantee if you're walking and peeing at the same time, somebody gonna see you.
Not at
Look at
night.
that motherfucker walking and peeing,
Not
yo.
at night, bro.
Really?
And you just fake on the phone. You're like, what? Really? That's crazy.
Why?
Like, say, when you get out from the club,
Walk
and
pee.
you don't want to wait in that long line. Everybody's going to the bathroom at the end of the club. You just walk pee.
But why not just go to the side of a building or something and piss?
Because then
It's dangerous
you look
over
like
there.
you're peeing.
Dangerous also.
If you right there, and then if a cop passes by or some shit like that, now you get a
So you
ticket.
walking with your dick out and your phone in your hand, pissed everywhere, and you don't look suspicious?
You looking at people's dick while you walking in the street?
Yes, if they walking and peeing.
If they got their dick out, I do. I look at guys' dicks if they have their dick out in the street. If a guy has his dick out in the street, there's only one way I know he has his dick out. It's
Because his
if I
dick is
look
out.
at it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
not
crazy
looking at
thing. That's a crazy. I've had friends say, yo, that dude's peeing over there. And I then go, well, why are you looking at his dick? I ain't looking at his dick. Well, how the fuck you know
Exactly.
he's peeing, man?
He had his dick out.
Yeah.
I ain't looking at nobody.
Also, I've never seen a small dick
Walk
pee
pee
in
is
public.
crazy. A what?
I've never seen a small dick pee in public. There's a size
Small
dick
dick
that's willing to
pee in
pee publicly.
Really?
Yeah, small
never
dick
thought
dudes
about it.
hold it, bro. But like them homeless dudes with the big old fucking like,
Why do homeless dudes have such big penises? That is a phenomenon that nobody discusses.
Can I be honest with you?
Just the ones that are willing
No,
to show.
bro. Them ones in New York,
homeless
bro.
dudes. Bro,
Bruh.
I saw a homeless dude's dick once so big, I thought he was filling up a car with gasoline. He was peeing by the car. And I was like, oh.
Yo, back in the day, there used to be this dude that used to sit outside of the 40-40 club.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't pee. He'd just be jacking off.
Ooh.
And it was the biggest, shiniest dick you ever seen in your life.
You saw him multiple
You would
times.
have thought it was a gun. He was always in front of the 40-40
there.
club. Like,
Yes.
if you've been in New York long enough, you know who I'm talking about.
There's good jack material going in there. You got to think about like he's situating himself. Like that's a horrible thing to do. Don't jerk off publicly. But if you are going to do it, go by a place where beautiful
Oh,
women
my
are going to
God.
go up and
I'm
down.
talking about like two of them shit together, yo.
Yep.
Shiny.
Yup.
Big. Fuck.
Yup.
And there was no lube. It probably was just spit.
Bro, I saw
shine.
a fucking spit shining that's wild, bro.
Spit
That's
shining your
wild.
slong
That's
is
wild.
crazy.
That is a wild thing to do, man.
Ah.
I saw a homeless guy's dick once. It was so big that I ate dollar pizza for like a week thinking that shit would help my dick.
What?
I just saw this guy outside of that, what is it, Two Bros or whatever it was? Like, Two Bros, and he was just that, he was eating dollar pizzas, and I saw his dick, and I was like, I guess a dollar piece of Schulte for a little bit.
Why
man.
nobody's ever got them for a porno?
What?
Like you get them, you know what I'm saying? Give them a job. That's what porno companies should be doing. Getting these homeless guys who have these big penises, clean them up, give them some room and board, and pay them just to, have sex. They got the penises
That's
for
a
it.
good way to clean up the
Yes,
streets.
man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All these big dick homeless people out here for no reason.
Yeah.
America, man, we used to be a country. I like how you deflected from the fact that Caitlin Clark will bust your ass, though.
I don't know who Caitlin Clark is.
Aaliyah Boston will bust your ass, bro.
I don't know who Aaliyah Boston is.
Aaliyah Boston center for the University of South Carolina. Caitlin Clark is a guard for Iowa.
I think they beat
play
me in
this
a
Friday.
shooting contest. I think they beat me in a shooting contest, but they're not beating me in an actual one-on-one game of basketball.
Taking you off the dribble. Aaliyah Boston backing you down, bro. Aaliyah Boston backing you down. Taking you to the hole like Elijah won in the 1900s. How tall is Aaliyah Boston, Alex? Look that up. Aaliyah like 6'10".
6'1".
No. Aaliyah like 6'10", 6'9".
Come on, bro. 6'5"?
6'5"?
6'5". Whoa.
6'5", backing you down.
How's she gonna back me down?
Easy.
I'm 6'3".
No, you're not.
I'm 6'2", but with sneakers on, I'm
Nah, man.
6'3". What do you mean? Nah, I am 6'2".
We got to make this happen, yo. What WNBA
I'm
player
telling you.
is going to step up and take the challenge?
I'm telling you, they won't do it because it's too bad for the brand. Like, you saw what I did to, college basketball by defeating Jay Williams so easily, right? It's like nobody even
Jay
watches.
Williams went to the NBA?
Yeah, but he was more of a college basketball
No,
star.
he was. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying.
You're right. I get what
It
you're
was
saying.
more of a college thing. So, but he was the number one guy in college, and for me to so easily beat him with zero effort and basically team Jordans, I was wearing Carmelos. Like, it's not like I even had my best sneaker on. Like, I didn't even have my best sneaker on. I had some team Jordan Carmelos, and I'll bust his ass so easy. So what they don't want to do is feed me the women basketball players because, it's going to pop the bubble.
We know it's WNBA players that watch Brilliant Idiots who want to take Schultz up on his challenge. Okay? Asia Wilson will bust your ass.
They don't want to do it.
Don Staley will still bust your ass, yo.
Honestly, I would do a 2-on-1. We could have a little threesome. Not like that. Don't be sexual about it, but we could have we could have.
You can't beat any of them 2-on-1, yo.
I think we could go 2-on-1.
Nah. So you think you could beat Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston?
2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Who starts with the ball?
You can start with the ball.
Oh, that's definite. I'm saying they should start with the ball.
They'll never give it up. You should watch the game Friday, yo. For anybody who doesn't like women's basketball, watch South Carolina play Iowa on Friday in the Final Four. I bet you'll be like, damn,
right?
I like watching these women play basketball.
You got to just work on your pitch.
Yo, Caitlin had a triple-double the other night. She had 42 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, something crazy.
Whoa.
Leah Boston got like 30 double-doubles on the year.
I can't even joke around, bro.
I'm being honest.
I can't even
You should watch this shit, man.
40 points, 12 rebounds, 13 cramps.
That's impressive, though. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
During your period?
Come on, yo.
No, that's
Come on,
crazy.
yo. That's impressive,
And they got to do that.
That's impressive,
They got to do that. And ain't one of them dripped on the court yet. That's another thing that you don't realize.
This is so crazy.
And that's not sexist. We're talking about this as a compliment.
No, it isn't.
Just basketball, or what about tennis and everything?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm so impressed that women can do anything while they're on their period. Go to work.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, do anything on your period is the most impressive thing ever.
Yo,
like,
who's going to have the cramp game?
Yo, the cramp
game. The way Jordan had the flu game?
Yes.
I'm serious, yo.
What's up with the cramp game? How made you drop on your period?
Yo, I'm not even joking. We don't give them enough credit because if we knew, these aren't things that they have to make public, but if we knew that they were going through it, like what's the worst day, Taylor?
No, we should track cycle.
Imagine you got to go out there and you got to play in like the Final Four on your first and second day. You know what I'm saying? Like you going through it, but you out there balling.
Heavy
like they
flow.
should give these women more credit, yo.
100%.
They should give these women more
100%.
credit. I'm serious, man.
Drenched.
I'm serious, man.
Right? Taking Midol in the middle of it. Midol timeouts. Imagine taking a Midol timeout, right? Just so you can pop a pill, get back in there. We don't realize what women go through. Like, women need more credit for what they're able to do.
I agree with you.
Anybody could drop 40 points without bleeding out their
Oh, God. Who is this guy?
I'm just saying, anybody
just
can
have
do
chocolate there on the sideline.
All we want them to do is bust your ass. All of this talk stops when you get one-on-one with one of them, okay? I'll tell you one thing, though. You know how when you hear men's basketball and they'd be like, good D, and you chuckle? It's the same thing when you hear women's basketball and you're like, you can't overpenetrate.
Yo, this is awful human being, bro. Well, why you try to like couch it with the men's basketball? Like you're like, I do this with both genders.
Equality.
Yo, okay, tell me about that Margaret shit. The Riverdale.
Oh man, let me tell you.
And how it wasn't woke, even though it was woke. How they did inclusion perfectly.
Man, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. It comes out in theaters April 28th. It is the book, the movie based on the classic book by Judy Blume. You know, I'm all about Judy Blume, big Blume energy. You know, y'all have heard me a million times say that's my dream interview. When it comes to storytelling, I look at Judy Blume the same way I look at Ghostface.
Wow.
Same way I look at Scarface. Same way I look at Jay-Z, Nas, because it's just about storytelling. Same way I look at like the great stand-up comedians, the Carlins, the Rocks. It's all about storytelling.
Yeah.
That's literally all it's about. And she writes fantastic stories. But man, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Would I be giving this away? See, I guess when you watch the movie and if you've read the book, you don't really technically know like with the main characters, the main characters are white. Like in Are You There, God? Is Me, Margaret. Her dad is Jewish. Her mom is white. So you know Margaret is white, right? But you don't know what her friend circle really is. You just assume they're all white. In the movie, one of her friends was a black girl. You know what I'm saying? And her teacher, if you've ever read the book, when she went to, her teacher and, told her teacher that she's trying to figure out where she falls as far as religion, her teacher is a black man. But the beauty of the movie is they don't broadcast that. It's just in it. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes sense. Like there's no comments about her teacher being black or no comments about like her friend being black. There is like one little scene, but it's funny and it makes sense in the context, of the movie or that right there, which they just showed in the trailer when they show all of them. They literally show all of them getting ready to go to dude's party, and like the black mom is doing the black young woman's hair with a curling iron. You know what I mean? But even with that, it's just a thing that's in the movie. It's just, man, this movie was so well done.
They didn't make it about race. They made it about this story. They made it about their relationship. They made it about a relationship between a young person and finding God.
And yes, that's what the book is about.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the best way to do inclusion because I think the beauty of it is like if you want to tell a black story, then tell a black story.
Yes.
Don't pretend to be inclusive by like sprinkling on something black on a completely white story, a completely Asian story, and then just going, but look, we made something black.
Because it's obvious that they're black.
Exactly. you don't need to say it.
So the little nuances they do show in the movie, whether it's her getting her hair done or, church scene, it's obvious that they're black without overdoing it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And even
Jordan Peele does a great job of that by like, he just makes a horror film and it happens to be that the characters are black in it.
Well, not Get Out.
I guess Get Out is wrapped around.
Yeah, Get Out was definitely wrapped around.
What was the next one after that? Us or something like that?
Yeah, Us and then Nope.
I didn't see Nope.
Yeah, Nope. And but also too, this movie is heavy Jewish. You know what I mean? But even the way they address anti-Semitism in the movie, it doesn't stray away from the book at all. So it doesn't look like they're forcing this wokeness on you or forcing this inclusion on you. It's just all part of a great story. If you've read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, you already know the story. The parents don't like the son-in-law because he's Jewish. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing. I'm not against telling a story about black struggle or Jewish struggle or any of the struggles. I think that's great. If that's what your story is about, go tell it.
Yeah.
What I think that we all reject is when we have a story that has nothing to do with it, right? Like it's a story about pancakes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're just like, but the way black people eat pancakes is a little different. You're like, what is going on right here? Why are you performing?
Yeah.
There's I just saw the...
Or it'll be a whole monologue about Aunt Jemima on the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so because it shows you don't really care, you're just doing it for like a pat on the back.
That's all it is. It's pandering.
Exactly. So I went to the Harry Potter musical.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Harry Potter has a musical on Broadway.
Yep.
or not musical. Sorry, the Broadway play.
Broadway
show. And
What could
first,
be a musical? Yeah.
no, they don't sing on it.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
So to give it credit, the stage production on this thing is absolutely mind blowing. Like it is, every little detail is amazing. The way they create multiple sets pretty much out of the same thing. Like I don't think there's anything in Broadway history that has been this good. And I say that with confidence, even though I've probably been to 4 Broadway plays. So don't take that with a grain of
It's
salt.
typical Schultz.
Yeah, typical Schultz shit. Okay. The story is, I'll just very briefly, the story is about Harry Potter. It takes 20 years later. It's Harry Potter's second kid, okay, who's named Albus Severus Dumbledore, blah, blah, blah. And then Draco Malfoy's kid, who is like the bad guy, and who's whatever, Draco Jr. or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even know his name. Scorpius is his name, okay? They're guys who have no friends. They're kind of nerds. They're outcasts, and they find each other. And what's really hard for them is high school and Hogwarts. And Hogwarts is the best thing ever for Harry Potter, but it's the worst thing ever for his son and the worst thing ever for Draco's son. But they found each other and they find this and they forge this beautiful friendship. And then they go through trials and tribulations. And then the last scene, and they have this beautiful friendship. In the last scene, Draco and Albus, who's Harry Potter's son, are talking, and Draco has a crush on Hermione's daughter, right? And he basically goes, hey, I think she doesn't like me, but she pities me. And that's on the way to like. So we're making some moves. And one day I'll be with her in my castle. And then out of nowhere, Albus just goes, is that who you want to be with in your castle? Implying
that he likes him.
that he's gay the whole time. And I'm like, you fucking frauds.
Nobody was gay in Harry Potter, was he?
Dumbledore was essentially gay.
Oh.
So, but the point here is that I thought that it undercut the entire play. Instead of showcasing the beauty of friendship and loving someone else and how being alone in the world can make you want to not exist in a world, and how finding a friend, one friend, can open up the whole world to you and make you feel like you can achieve everything. It was like the most beautiful story just about friendship. If he likes him, okay, good. But just to throw it in at the end.
Yeah.
And now the whole time he was just trying to get dick.
Especially with no music. They should have hit, I got the magic stick.
Right? No. The magic wand?
I hit twice.
Yo, I got the magic wand. Yo, I'm just saying, like, to me, I was like, it's a perfect example of like just trying to throw in some progressive nonsense and undercutting a beautiful story about friendship.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's just
I don't like that. Just tell me a story.
Or tell a gay story. Tell a story about a kid who's finding his sexuality. That's great. Tell that story. Awesome. Let's do it. Don't throw it in at the end.
But do it in a... See, the beauty of a book like Are You There, Goddess Me, Margaret, and the beauty of a lot of Judy Blume books is she can address topics like, Are You There, God Margaret is a story about a young girl coming of age, right? So you have your woman's empowerment and all of that stuff like that.
Yep.
But then you have a story of religion, because it's just a young girl trying to find God, right? And you can even address, anti-Semitism, because you have, the parents who don't like the son-in-law because he's Jewish. But you're doing all of this under the guise of just a great story of this young woman trying to find herself.
The power of story, man. The power of story.
But I think the problem, to your point, is people are forgetting the story. They're giving us all of this symbolism and all of this, when they say wokeness, it's the diversity and which is cool, but can it make sense?
Yo, dude.
You know what I mean? Can it make sense under our actual story?
Yeah.
Just give me a good story. You can feed me
story.
anything with a good story.
Bro, in the Harry Potter video game, they just put out a video game. And Harry and J.K. Rowling has had all this like trans stuff that she put out, et cetera. In the Harry Potter video game, randomly a bartender in this bar is trans. And they goes,
how do you know?
They go, I'm surprised you recognize me. I don't look like how I used to look, or something like that. I've changed genders or something like that, right? They literally say it. And I think that that's the video game company going, hey, we don't believe the things that she believes. It's like, well, then don't take the money. Don't make the money if you don't like about it, but you want the money. So you try to protect yourself. You're almost using a trans character as a shield so that you don't get criticized. But you don't really care.
Do they understand things like Harry Potter is what brings everybody together?
It's magic.
Exactly. Like whether you black, whether you white, whether you trans, gay, whatever it is, you all have a love of Harry Potter. Like I don't think nobody's tripping off not being represented in Harry fucking Potter?
It's more the criticism that the game could get because they're making a game based on this thing that a person who is allegedly transphobic created.
Man, ain't nobody tripping on. The Harry Potter is a multi-billion-dollar business. People still go to the Harry Potter exhibits. They still buy the books. They go watch the movies. They go on the rides at these amusement parks. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's buying the Harry Potter video game saying, you know what I want?
Mm-hmm.
Some inclusion, some transgender inclusion. Like, nobody's doing that for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Stop. It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Like, what are we doing?
Harry Potter is phenomenal.
Never seen it.
Bro.
My wife loves it. My oldest daughter loves it. They went to that same Broadway play that was 6 hours long.
Oh my God, it's so long, bro. It's
6
so
hours
long.
They got a big ass intermission.
Like that. Oh yeah,
Bro, it's a big intermission.
Yeah.
It's so long, all to find out that he's just been wanting to trick Harry, but he just wanted to trick Draco Malfoy into just pounding flesh the whole time. When you thought it was just this beautiful friendship, and they found another person that was kind of weird and odd, just like them.
Yeah. What kind of magic do you have? If you really got magic, you should be able to make them love you.
You got to do the Expelliarmus. You got to look at his dick and go, Expelliarmus.
I got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice.
Expelliarmus? Expelliarmus.
I don't know what that is.
What it is it's a spell that makes you take someone else's wand and brings it to you. But you just do that at his meat, bro. You got to do it at the
You don't
meat.
just want the dick. You want everything that comes with it. Can you imagine that? You just
like, don't give Charlotte magic, bro. Don't give.
Can you imagine just making somebody's dick come off? Like, what you gonna do with just the dick?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
You want it back?
You fucking
You
hard
want it
worker.
back? Get out of here.
Get a few of those homeless dicks, put it to good use.
Yo, trade it up.
Homeless hogwart.
That's right.
I don't even know what that means. What is a hogwart?
Hogwart is sexually transmitted disease
from pigs.
From pigs.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's the next pandemic to break.
Yeah, from pigs. I mean, it's wrong that you would refer to women like that. I would never.
This guy's so crazy.
What are we talking about?
Can we break down one of the most motivational? I'm serious. This is one of the most motivational, inspirational things I've ever heard. Like when I heard this, it reminded me of when I heard TLC No Scrubs, when I heard Outkast Get Up, Get Out, and Get Nothing.
Hold on.
Like, it really made me want to do more with my life when I heard those songs. And this rant, this right here should be motivation for a lot of people, yo. Can we listen to this, yo?
Let's hear it.
Suck my dick.
No. You got to let that. I gotta hear the SMD. That sets it off. Just watch this.
Suck my dick. Y'all niggas ain't gonna never make it out the hood, nigga. Y'all niggas gonna die broke, nigga. I wanna have dinner with y'all pussy AIDS infested hoes anyway. I would not have dinner with no broke ass bitch in New Jersey anyway. I would not have dinner with no crackhead ass looking hoes anyway. Y'all bitches could not be in the same room with me. Y'all bitches gonna die in the hood. Y'all gonna die broke. Y'all ain't gonna never touch $1 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 30 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 100K in a day. You gonna die broke. You lived your whole life broke. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Fuck New Jersey, nigga. Murder gang, nigga. I'm from Zone 1, nigga. I'm from Simpson Road, nigga. Fuck y'all crackhead looking ass hoes, nigga. Y'all bitches got AIDS, nigga. Y'all bitches broke, nigga. Y'all bitches ain't shit, nigga. Y'all peasants, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Y'all some shit I stepped on, nigga. Y'all beneath me, nigga. Y'all ain't nothing, nigga. Fuck, niggas.
Let me tell you something, New Jersey. Let me tell you something. First of all, New Jersey is a place that I call home. If that right there don't motivate everybody in New Jersey to get up, get out, and get something, you got to prove Soulja Boy wrong. Okay, now, the age thing, nothing really we can do about that. But everything else, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to prove Soulja Boy wrong. Okay? Soulja Boy said y'all ain't never getting out the hood. Ever. Y'all gonna die broke. You gonna prove him right? You're not even from Jersey. I'm not talking to you. See, you see what I'm saying? You see how, I'm not even looking at Taylor. But Taylor feels so insecure about Soulja Boy's rant. She was like, did he step on me?
Soulja Boy is a king, bro.
Let me tell you something. That was amazing.
That was.
Y'all, it's all about perspective. Y'all can be mad at him.
We need the ether beat behind it, bro.
Whoa.
Suck my dick. Y'all
The
niggas ain't gonna never make it out the hood, nigga.
Don't ever put my ball. I am so sick of y'all.
I wanna have dinner with y'all.
Stop right there. Hold on, man. To suck my dick.
I know. It's
Are we
beautiful.
sore soldiers not from New York?
Yo, he might be.
That was like that.
might be.
That's the suck my dick.
That's a New York suck.
That
my
is
dick.
a New York
Yo,
suck my dick. Suck my
Suck my dick.
Play. That is
Yo.
a New York suck my dick,
Hit that
yo.
shit one more time.
Suck my dick. Y'all niggas ain't gonna
Whoa.
never make it out the hood.
Stop
nigga.
right there. Right there.
Yo,
You got me.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to the rest of this rant now.
yes,
when you
facts.
say suck my dick, y'all niggas ain't gonna never make it out the hood. What? Because usually rappers are bragging about being in the hood. Usually rappers are bragging about still being in the street.
That's
He's
true.
saying y'all ain't gonna never make it out the hood.
Suck my
Now
dick.
I need to know why. Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Suck my dick. Y'all niggas ain't gonna never make it out the hood, nigga.
Listen, the pause, the licking of the lips.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He knew where he was
'Cause
going.
he's- I'm
with
about to
this,
do a lot
bro.
of talking. My lips are dry. I'm going to crack these bitches. I need to lick these lips. I need to get some moisture on them.
Because I'm about to motivate y'all.
Let's go. Play, just play. Just
Play,
press
play.
from here.
Y'all niggas gonna die broke, nigga.
Whoa.
I wanna
Stop
have
right
dinner
there for a
with y'all.
second. Biggie Smalls once said, being broke at 30 gives a N-word to chills. I remember hearing that in my early 20s thinking like, I cannot be broke at 30 because Biggie's absolutely like being broke at 30. Like, whoa, that's better than what Biggie said.
Wow.
You niggas gonna die broke.
Okay, hit it.
Y'all pussy A's infested hoes anyway.
That's a lot.
I would not have dinner with no broke ass bitch in New Jersey anyway.
Stop right here. Now, you know why he said this? Because there was somebody going around asking, would you rather $250 in EBT or dinner with Soulja Boy?
$250 in food stamps or dinner with
Yes.
Soulja Boy.
Hit-
50 in food stamps or dinner with Soulja Boy.
Food stamps.
Food stamps? What the fuck?
250 food stamps.
250 in food stamps. I'm gonna pick the food stamps only because Soulja Boy's not nobody. I could have dinner by myself.
Food stamps. The food stamps.
Food stamps. I don't give a fuck about that corny ass nigga.
This is how I know Andrew's rich. He didn't even know EBT is food stamps. But listen,
I just said what it was.
EBT is food stamps. It's the same
I
thing.
know, but for the people that don't know EBT.
You're right. Here's the thing that's so impressive about this. Y'all don't know comedy. There's no way I'm choosing EBT or food stamps over dinner with Soulja Boy. You'll be laughing like this.
Oh, no. I definitely do dinner with Soulja Boy.
You gotta go do dinner with
100%.
Soulja Boy.
Wait. Hold on. You just said no? Are you
What'd you
ready
say?
for this?
Oh,
Are you
give
ready
Taylor
for
the mic.
this?
Give Taylor the mic.
Smoke?
Give Taylor.
Hold on.
Give Taylor the mic. Give Taylor the mic. You said what'd you say, Taylor? What'd you say, Taylor?
I would choose, and I don't have EBT, but I would choose EBT over Soulja Boy.
All right, scroll back about 3 seconds. Just go back about 3 seconds. I just need you to go back about 3 seconds so you can see what Soulja Boy feels about you not wanting to having dinner with him. Just go back about 3 seconds. No. Just go back about 3. There you go. Now press play.
I would not have dinner with no broke ass bitch in New Jersey
That's right.
anyway. I would not have dinner with no crackhead ass looking hoes anyway. Y'all bitches could not be in the same room with me. Y'all bitches gonna die in the hood.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why would I stop this?
Y'all gonna die broke. Y'all ain't gonna never touch $1 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 30 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 100K in a day. You gonna die broke. You lived your whole life broke. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga.
Wow.
Fuck you talking about, nigga. Fuck New Jersey, nigga.
The whole Jersey don't
Murder
search it?
gang, nigga. I'm from Zone 1, nigga. I'm from Simpson Road, nigga. Fuck y'all crackhead looking ass hoes, nigga. Y'all bitches got AIDS, nigga. Y'all bitches broke, nigga. Y'all bitches ain't shit, nigga. Y'all peasants, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Y'all some shit I stepped on, nigga. Y'all beneath me,
Jersey.
nigga. Y'all ain't nothing,
Hold
nigga.
on. Oh, that's my favorite part.
Fuck, niggas.
Jersey. Don't prove Soulja right. Okay? I don't care what you got to do as long as it's legal. Change your situation if you are indeed in the situation Soulja we're talking about. Now, it's not even about the money. I don't look at this and say like you got to touch $1 million or anything else. You just want to be some type of success. Is all I'm saying. That's how I would take this.
Yes.
This would not offend me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I would be out here like I'm from Jersey and I'm gonna prove Soulja Boy fucking wrong.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yes.
Especially if you don't do crack. You know what I'm saying? You know he's just exaggerating a lot of the stuff. You know what I mean? Yo, by the way, even if you got HIV and AIDS, you can still prosper.
But you know what's funny is that
you can live through anything. If Magic made it,
he literally acted. He acted like dinner was on the table. Like, he acted like he hired the guy to go out and ask, right? He acted like it was his idea. Like, yo, go around and ask what people would rather have, and then if they choose dinner with me, I'll do dinner with them.
Man, that is a good-ass point, because he's not mad at the interviewer. Why are you mad at the people
It's
in
the
Jersey?
people, but the interviewer had the question. That
Word
was
up.
insulting. So that's why.
Is this Jersey? I couldn't tell if it was just
Bro,
like Miami. It's like Florida.
It'd be great. You know, it'd be great. It'd be great if a dinner with Soulja Boy was part of like a raffle, like an elementary school raffle to raise money for the school.
Yeah.
And he was there, and nobody donated money to the raffle.
Hilarious.
And then he just gets up on the podium in front of the entire elementary school, and then just starts going off on these little kids.
Man, listen, y'all be playing with Soulja, but the South Carolina Gamecock football team, that's who they wanted at their postseason dinner.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think it was the postseason dinner. It was the dinner after the season because they play so much Soulja Boy
How much
at Williams-Brice Stadium.
How much would it cost?
No, he was supposed to be there. He was supposed to be there, but then something happened. I don't know if he had a baby. Something happened. I forgot. Something happened. He was actually scheduled to be there. His team came in and everything, and then something happened like at the last minute where he couldn't show up. But the South Carolina football team wanted Soulja Boy at their dinner. I want to say it was the post
as they should.
Dinner.
He's a great man.
Bro, Soulja Boy is
success
a
for fucking
legend.
decade at least,
Come on,
maybe
man.
longer than that.
Come on, man.
In an industry that's incredibly hard to maintain. What is it? Whatever the fuck.
Relevancy.
Relevancy.
If this is the 50th year of hip hop. You cannot discuss 50 years of hip hop without discussing Soulja Boy. You're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy was the first artist to have like a huge selling ringtone, if I'm not mistaken. And I think at the time, labels didn't even know what ringtones really were. So I think they ended up letting him have 100% of his ringtone sales.
Oh, that was right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, like, yo, y'all
Yeah.
can't fucking front on Big Soulja. Soulja showed a lot of y'all rappers how to utilize the internet. Y'all are Soulja's sons.
Real
y'all
tough.
are Soulja's boys. Okay?
He was doing drop shipping before any of y'all were doing drop
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's basically, he figured out that there was an arbitrage where he could he could basically sell things through like his website, but buy them from China.
That's right.
And then the Chinese companies would deliver them directly to the people. So
That's
he
right.
would just make the middle. But he figured that out. This is a common thing that people do now, but he figured that out
right.
before most people.
That's
It's
right.
really smart.
Stop
Yeah,
playing
the guy's
with Soulja.
nice.
Stop playing with fucking Soulja Boy, okay?
Yeah.
All right? Suck my dick if you don't like
Yo,
Big
say
Soulja.
it with your chest,
Suck
bro.
my dick, yo.
Yo, nah, you didn't say it.
I don't say it right.
Dude,
It's not
you
even
didn't say
believable
it
when I
you
say it.
said. You
Nah,
didn't
nah.
say it. But say it one time.
Woo! That ain't no walking and peeing,
I'll be
bro.
honest, the
That
first-
ain't no walking and peeing. You holding your dick in front
Nah,
of people,
but that
yo.
first suck my dick was not. It was. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I'll be honest.
Really?
I mean, if we're putting on New York standards,
Let me hear it again.
Much stronger than that.
Suck my dick.
Who got the best suck my dick?
Oh, Spider Cuz.
Spider Cuz.
Spider Cuz.
Pull up Spider Cuz suck
Oh,
my
my
dick,
God.
Taylor.
What'd
Don't
you
ask no
just say?
questions. Just Google. Just Google
You're
Spider
not
Cuz.
from here, yo.
Google Spider Cuz suck my dick.
She's from
Yeah.
Jersey.
And I hope your mom
She really
sees
is
this
from
search.
Jersey, bro.
Jersey, bro.
You are from Jersey, man.
I hope she's from Lower Darby. What if? Let's see if your mom Google Spider Cuz suck my dick, and I want you to show your mom your searches tomorrow.
You saved yourself with
I
that one. I was like,
knew you did.
golly, bro.
What?
It was too much suck my dicks in your mom's in
Whoa.
the same sentence. I didn't know where you were going with
You
that.
don't know how to spell spider? SPI.
Are you saying spider like DA?
Oh God,
Wow, dude.
I really don't know. It's probably Spider though.
Yeah, but let's make fun of her more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wow.
Damn,
Taylor,
Taylor.
you really not with the culture.
crazy,
Like
Taylor.
regular.
you
just
really
You gotta stop
the
claiming
culture.
Hampton, yo.
Yeah. That's
What's up with
fine.
Hampton? Between you and Envy? I don't fucking know, bro. Like between you and him, Envy, bro.
What's that? Hampton
Hampton University. Yeah,
The
yeah,
historically black college or whatever.
yeah.
What is it called? Historically black
Historically Black College and University.
and university.
SPY. Oh, put Spider Cuz suck my dick.
You know what? It's all good. It's not meant to be right now. We're going to find it, and then
And we're going to
get
insert it.
Yo, can we talk about one thing? I just want to say one thing, Charlamagne. That we were... Actually, I don't know if you were on the same page as me on this. I believe you may have been. No, I think you were maybe giving pushback.
What?
I said I didn't want the smoke with Jonathan Majors. I said I could easily take Michael B. Jordan in a boxing match, but Jonathan Majors, I didn't know. Jonathan Majors got in a little trouble this week. It could be an absolutely false, fabricated allegation. But he did, I think, have the police came and they got involved.
Because it's mandatory in New York, which I think is a BS law. But it's mandatory that you get arrested for a domestic violence call if police feel like it's probable cause. Now, the only reason I think it's a BS law, anytime you just leave probable cause up to police, that can get sketchy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the probable cause was in this situation, but allegedly, Jonathan Majors, not even allegedly, according to the New York Daily News, Jonathan Majors called 911 because he was having issues with somebody who was...
Wait, Jonathan Majors called 911?
That's what the New York Daily News said. New York Daily News said Jonathan Majors called 911, which also is very sketchy because the New York Daily News said Jonathan Majors called 911. Other outlets are just saying a 911 call was made, but then other outlets said the woman called. So I'm like, how are all of these major publications getting it wrong?
Was she a cracker lady?
I don't know.
She was cracker?
Everybody's saying that. I don't know. How do we know
How
this?
do you know for a fact she was cracker? Can I see a picture of this cracker?
That you did not see a picture. You saw a picture that they were circulating online, and they were saying this is his girlfriend, but we don't know if that is the woman. The internet. This is why I hate the fucking internet.
Can we get an
This is why I hate all of this shit.
Can we do an AI search for... That's actually really fun.
What?
Asking AI what somebody's girlfriend looks like.
Hilarious.
And then the internet decides if it's white or black or Asian or whatever.
Hilarious.
That's a funny game to play.
Hilarious.
That's how you can tell if people think you date white women or not.
Yeah.
This is what Dr. Umar should use ChatGPT for. he should just do, what does Michael B. Jordan's girlfriend look like? AI decide.
That is funny. I'll tell you this, though.
This is fucked up. If this is all a lie, this is fucked up.
Well, but here's the thing. We don't know if it's a lie. We don't know if it's truth. What I hate is jumping to conclusion bias. And that's all social media does. I don't understand people's rush to be judge, jury, and executioner on situations like this. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know anything. Like I said on the air on Breakfast Club this week, the only thing you should feel about this situation is nothing until all the facts come out. Like, I saw people literally saying things like, Jonathan Majors is over. We don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
How can you why are you so quick to make a statement or just wish that somebody's career is over based off allegations and accusations? Yeah. Like, why? Like, just everybody take a beat, let the facts of the case come out, and then we'll see what happens.
Also, an important thing to note, when you're a famous person, you have to be very scrutinizing in the women that you're willing to date, especially if you think they're a little crazy. And sometimes crazy girls are really fun. They say wild shit. They get you fucking horny because they're willing to do things nobody else is going to do. But that crazy has a cost. So once you get famous, if you even smell the slightest bit of crazy on a girl, you go the other direction.
What if it's a woman that you've been knowing forever? And then, they have an episode.
You go the other direction.
Well, I mean, if what they're saying is true, if what the New York Daily News is saying is true, he did the right thing, right? You call 911, you say somebody at your house is having an episode, and then the police come over, and then they arrest you, right? Which is usually what happens in situations, especially when a person is black.
Yeah, I would just be like, I'd move out. I'd be like, this is your house.
That's not going to stop the person from having an episode.
Yeah, but at least they can have an episode alone. Let them live there for 2 days, then call the police and be like, this woman won't get out of my fucking.
And by the way, I don't want to do that to that young lady either because I don't know what happened. I don't know if, they said it was an episode and she had to go to the hospital. I don't know if she had to go to the hospital because of the episode or because she was injured. Like, my point is, we don't know.
This poor guy.
We don't know anything about any of this situation. You know what I mean? I just hate how the internet reacts. Yo, and this is why I tell y'all, middle finger to all you motherfuckers. And the reason I say middle finger to all you motherfuckers, because the love isn't real and the hate isn't real either. They just loved him 5 days ago.
Can we do conspiracy corner right now?
Let's do it.
Is this Michael B. Jordan's team trying to slow down the rise of competition in the acting world.
This is the second conspiracy theory you've done for a Jordan in 2 weeks. Last week it was Michael Jordan and Pippen. This week is Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors.
There's a reason why Michael Jordans are at the top of their games. There's a reason why. And it's a relentless pursuit for greatness, right? Whether it's basketball or acting, Michael B. Jordans are at the top of their game, and they have to squash the competition. Now, I'm not saying it's actually Michael B. Jordan doing this, but maybe his team could be so diabolical that they're like, listen, this Jonathan Majors guy is getting so much credit. He's getting so much notoriety. People think he's so brilliant. Is he going to start eating up roles that Michael B. could be going up for? We need to slow down that momentum, send over a crazy cracker lady to really just kind of throw a wrench in his whole plan.
I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding this situation. I am 100% sure that one ain't true.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's fun.
It gets the people going.
I just, even when people say things like, yo, it's over for Jonathan Majors.
Stop it with that.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Why wasn't it over for Ezra Miller then?
Ooh!
How about this one? Let's stay in the Marvel universe.
Why isn't it over for Ezra Miller? Because he literally kidnapped a lady.
Allegedly, I don't know if any of this stuff is true.
Oh no, he didn't kidnap. She was like part of his cult or something like that. But he was. I
don't know anything. I just remember reading the stories and the headlines. But the difference.
Well, it's because he's not a he. He's a they. You got to they it up. You got to they. If you're about to break the law, you're about to have like a mental episode. You have to they it up to create a little bit of protection.
Also, he don't have Black Twitter on his ass, and that's really the issue.
But even if he did have Black Twitter on his ass, when you're we don't know what jail to put you in, so they can't arrest you.
I don't even know if Ezra was he committing crimes? Like, I don't know what it was. I just remember him having all of these allegations.
Yes. I think he shoplifted.
Really?
I think he did some other stuff. He maybe even had like a weapon. He was like losing it.
I don't remember. This says charged with marijuana possession.
Ezra 2020.
Miller. That's 2011.
Choked a woman outside
there
of a
you
bar.
Go. That's what it was. Ezra Miller appeared to choke a woman outside a bar.
But when you're a they, you're also a her. In that moment, he's like, I identified with my woman's side, so it was just a fair fight. Like me and this girl were going at it.
What happened with this case, though? And then it was Ezra Miller delivers a cryptic message to the Ku Klux Klan? What the fuck did he say to the Ku Klux Klan? Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns, okay? Otherwise, keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, and you know what I'm talking about. Then we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. Talk to you soon, okay?
You're not going to get in trouble for threatening.
Yeah, I can't even believe that's a story.
Ezra is charged with disorderly conduct and harassment.
That was March 2022. So already you have a choking, right? All right, Ezra Miller gets a restraining order filed against them. Mm-hmm. Oh, my fucking God. You know what? This is why I can't remember anything that happened with Ezra. I'm not even joking. Because I read an article about this shit one time and they kept referring to him as they and them. And I remember thinking to myself, well, how come he's the only person keep getting named? If it's days and like I'm so confused. See this shit right here. This is why I can't remember nothing about Ezra. This is exactly why.
Yes.
Let's go. Ezra Miller is arrested on a 2nd-degree assault charge. Wow. What else? Who did he hit?
Miller's legal continued was arrested.
Who was it for? After being found, became irate after being asked to leave and reportedly threw a chair, striking a 26-year-old
female's forehead.
All right.
So second time assaulting a woman.
I think it's the third out of this one we just read, right?
He's accused of grooming. Holy shit.
This is June 22. This is Ezra Miller. Keep going. What else we got? Another parent comes forward with allegations against Ezra Miller.
How is this guy still in the DC universe?
Ezra Miller is accused of burglary because The Flash is that good from what I'm told. Ezra Miller accused of burglary. Vermont State Police tried to serve an emergency care order to a mother staying at Ezra Miller's home. I don't know what that is about. Ezra Miller revealed they're seeking treatment for complex mental health issues. What else? What the fuck, man? Go read that headline again. How is that not confusing? Ezra Miller reveals they're seeking treatment for complex mental health issues. This is why I don't even understand what's going on with him. Ezra Miller pleads not guilty to burglary charge in Vermont. Ezra Miller pleads guilty to misdemeanor and begins 1 year probation. And when does The Flash come out?
You can get away with anything if you have they, bro.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
What do you think it has to do, Charlamagne?
I think it has to do with the fact when these companies have invested $200 million
in a movie, they want to get their money back.
They're going to get their fucking money back.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that has to do with that as well.
That's exactly what 100%. This is about. Because,
do you think if a black man had a $200 million movie franchise, but he still had 3 allegations of assaulting a woman, that they wouldn't scrap the movie?
I think they would.
Do you think if a just white man had 3 allegations of assaulting a woman, they wouldn't scrap the movie?
I don't think they would. It's clear. I mean, they have. And by the way, we don't know what's going to happen.
This is not a white man. This is this is a non-binary. This is a white they.
Okay, well, let's talk about a white man. Jeremy Renner. You don't even know who Jeremy Renner is?
I do.
Hawkeye.
Bow and arrow.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Pull up Jeremy Renner.
Oh, we're not going to do this right now.
Pull up Jeremy Renner.
What'd he do?
Nah,
Pull it up.
we doing the Chris Brown shit right now.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing the Chris Brown thing because these are the things, if and when, and I'm not even going to say when, if they do try to make a thing about Jonathan and you got, because by the way, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who don't want to see a black man be this prominent in the Marvel universe, right? To have all of these different movies and franchises built around him. Like if you believe the internet, these people that get mad at the Little Mermaid and shit like that, I'm sure that they're going to say some shit. So, but you got to be able to point to things like that. Everybody's going to Ezra, but go to Jeremy Renner. Just go pull up Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye. Pull up Jeremy Renner.
Yo, can I ask you a question about the Black Little Mermaid or just the Little Mermaid in general?
Yes, that's my cousin.
More serious question.
Go to what is Jeremy Renner accused of? Pull it, make it bigger. Alex.
Taylor.
Renner's ex-wife accused him of abuse.
Oh my Jesus.
They had a daughter. They got some of the go to the timeline of Jeremy Renner's.
This don't even feel right what we're doing right now.
What?
Just like putting people's allegations out there, like.
But that's my point. This is my point.
Let's not continue.
There are allegations and accusations. Clearly, these things have been proven not to be true because Jeremy Renner said they weren't true. I don't know if Ezra ever did, whatever. But they're still working. Is my point. If it's not true and it's proven not to be true, you should be able to still keep working.
Oh, 100%. It's innocent.
So that's what I'm saying. When people say things like it's over for Jonathan Majors, no, clearly. It won't be.
I think you have to let the court of law decide.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not pulling up these people's allegations and accusations to accuse them of anything or to prove a point. I'm just saying that these things have happened before in these worlds. Mm-hmm. So if they try to make Jonathan Majors' situation anything other than that, because we have things that we can look to, then we know it's got to be some type of racism.
Okay, can I ask you the Little Mermaid question? This is not a Black Little Mermaid specific question. It's just a Little Mermaid in general.
Yes.
As far as the story goes, the Little Mermaid starts as the Little Mermaid. Then she gets legs, right? Does she have an excuse if her pussy smells like fish?
All mermaids get legs. Come on, you seen the classic Splash?
But I'm talking
with
about
Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks.
I'm specifically talking about fish smell. Like if her man was like, "Yo, it kind of smells like fish," could she be like, "Motherfucker, I was a fish. Like it's gonna take a little bit to get it off. I
would go to Splash. Right? Tom Hanks clearly loved the smell of fish. He loved it so much he wanted to live underwater with Daryl Hannah at the end of the movie. So, like my daddy say, if it smells like fish, eat all you wish.
Now,
if it smells like cologne, leave it alone. My daddy was ahead of his time.
That's facts, bro. That's facts right there.
All I'm simply saying is, I hate the court of public opinion. Mm-hmm. I hate jumping to conclusion bias, which is a real thing. Y'all know that's a real thing, right?
Yes.
Jumping to conclusion bias is a real thing. Google it.
You want to explain to the good people what conclusion bias is?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I don't want to, just
let them look it up.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I'll do it. I mean, it is the pod. You know what I'm saying? Jumping to conclusion bias. It is the pod, so we can do it on the pod. Jumping to conclusion bias. Jumping to conclusion bias, often abbreviated as JTC. Is a psychological term referring to a communication obstacle where one judges or decides something without having all the facts to reach unwarranted conclusions. Is that not social media in a fucking nutshell?
Amen. Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? That's social media in a fucking nutshell. So once again, hallelujah. I'm not trying to throw, Jeremy Renner under the bus or Ezra Miller under the bus or Jonathan Majors. None of them. I don't know. I just know that these are accusations, allegations. Accusations come, allegations come. People figure things out, whether they're in a court of law or amongst themselves, and life keeps going. You know what I mean? So what you think on social media really does not matter. And I just really hate, the reason I really don't like it is when you see the Army, have a knee-jerk reaction and they pull ads, right? I don't think they do that without the social media reaction. I don't think they're so quick to jump to a conclusion. You know what I mean? And pull this guy's ads if social media isn't saying stupid shit like it's over for Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I think who pulled the ads?
The Army.
Why is he doing it at? He's doing
He's got 2 ads for the Army.
Yeah, so I think that people are just concerned about perception and being tied to perception.
Army, y'all got y'all own problems.
Was he ever in the Army?
I don't know.
That's weird.
The Army has their own problems, don't you think?
I mean, yeah.
With all the domestic abuse allegations.
Oh,
that happen
I'm
in the
not
Army
even
and
saying that.
The women that get killed in the Army and nobody finds out what happens to them. Like, come on, yo.
I was talking more about like senseless wars and.
Oh, I mean that. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know,
It's
hundreds of thousands of people dying for no reason.
I don't know. I really just don't like it. Like, it just really bothers me when I see people just jump to conclusions about folks with no facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when there's situations like, you know, like a Dana White, like Dana didn't get no smoke really. I mean, granted, he's the boss, but he didn't really get no smoke. Wasn't nobody saying Dana White is over?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there was a whole video that he apologized for. He didn't even run from it. You know? But it's just, I hate that. Like, it's like, why do we do that to people? Why are we so quick to just
You're saying
tear
that we're
somebody
like
down?
selectively choosing, or you're saying that we want to tear people down?
Well, I don't think they're selectively choosing at all, because once again, Black Twitter isn't on Jeremy Renner. They're not on Hawkeye. If Hawkeye is if any Black celebrity has those same accusations Jeremy Renner got, he's getting smoked on Black Twitter by his own people. You know what I'm saying? It'll be his own people jumping to conclusions. You know, if Ezra Miller, he got a lot of, you know, hits and stuff in the tabloids, but, you know, it wasn't nobody saying stuff like, at least I didn't see it like Ezra Miller is over, or, you know, they weren't begging DC to part ways with Ezra Miller, clearly, because The Flash is still coming out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, when I see Black people doing that to other Black people, it's disgusting. Especially when we know that we get accused of things falsely all the time. I think it's been going on since the beginning of time.
I think it's easier to just kind of attack people who are incredibly successful, because oftentimes successful people make us insecure.
Especially Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah.
So think about it. The past month, women have been lusting after him.
Yeah.
Now you get to be like, look at your little boyfriend. You know what I mean? Your little boyfriend caught up in some shit now. You know what I mean? So how much of it is you know, you really care about the situation, or you just don't like Jonathan Majors?
Oftentimes we just react to how people make us feel.
And also, people are going to talk about the only people they care about. So like Black Twitter, they're only going to really talk about the actors they care about, which is Jonathan Majors over Ezra Miller.
Talking about it is one thing. Jumping to conclusions about it and saying things like Jonathan Majors is over and he's got the look of an abuser. Like, come the fuck on, yo.
Yeah, but weren't you saying that what's his face? The dude who shot Meg, you were saying he was innocent and shit. You remember that?
No.
Tory Lanez?
Yeah, you remember when he was saying Tory was innocent? He was going on all the internet detectives.
That was
stuff.
you. That was you.
Nah, I remember. I remember in the group chat.
That was Alex and Andrew show. Come on, they know I stood on.
Well,
that.
he was innocent until he was guilty,
and that's how it should be. And if you don't have anything to say, if you don't know whether he's innocent or guilty, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Why do we have to be in a rush to have an opinion on this shit?
Because it's fun.
I could have got on the podcast and said what I thought about the situation and been right, Tory and Meg, but I like, for what? Why?
Yeah.
What is that going to do? Let things play out. Like, why?
What did you say the other day? Cracker said, "What y'all think y'all gonna do now?
What y'all gonna do now?
What y'all think 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 y'all gonna do now?
What y'all think
y'all gonna do now? Chris's phone starts ringing. What y'all think y'all gonna do now? Siri's like, who would you like to call? What y'all think y'all gonna do now?
So you need to make that ringtone.
Let's do it.
Let's pay some bills, man.
What we got?
Let's pay some bills, man. Salute to Game Time, all right? Game Time, baby. All right, buying tickets to your favorite events shouldn't be stressful. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater near you. With great deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee, you can stop stressing over the tickets and start getting hyped for the fun you'll have, okay? Game Time is the place for last-minute ticket deals, even killer deals on tickets right up to the day of the event. Get exclusive flash deals on tickets for football, basketball, baseball, concerts, comedy, theater, and more. The Game Time guarantee means you'll always get the best price. If you find tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. You heard right, 110%. It's the fastest growing ticket app in the country for a reason. Buy tickets in a matter of seconds. 2 taps and you're set. Tickets are sent directly to your phone so you never have to dig through your email. Snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code IDIOTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code IDIOTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. You want to do Blue Chew here? Or you want to get back to the show?
Let's do Blue Chew here.
Do Blue Chew.
Guys, we also have to tell you that this podcast is brought to you by Blue Chew, the best boners in the business. You deserve it. Your girl deserves it. Your side piece deserves it. Your wife deserves it. The girl that you're about to sleep with the first time needs the best first impression ever. And Blue Chew is there to deliver it, okay? Same active ingredients as inside Viagra or Cialis, but this is the Chew, this one that we rock with, the one you're rocking with. And you're going to get your first month free. All you got to do is go to BlueChew.com. Make sure you use the promo code IDIOTS. Pay $5 shipping. The best dick of your life delivered right to your door. You are welcome. Now let's get back to the show.
Yes, let's get back to the show. We got church announcements.
Church announcements. So I got a show. I'm starting to do some shows again. I got Calgary. That's going to be August 27th, the Great Outdoors Fest. And I'm also going to be performing at VCon. Okay, that's Gary V's thing at the Lucas Oil Stadium. That's where the Colts play. So that's going to be wild. So far you can go get tickets for both of those. I think we're going to be adding some other stuff soon. I'm excited. I've been back on stage. I've been grinding, and it's been fun.
Word.
Fun. Yeah. Oh, I was just out in at Rogan's new club.
I saw that, man.
Yeah.
The Comedy Mothership.
The Comedy Mothership. It's beautiful. It's
I haven't
amazing.
seen anything but the stage though. Is the whole place nice?
Yeah, the whole place is great. I mean, just like the organization of the place is great for comedy because there's this like centralized green room, and then you can access both of the rooms without going through any of the kind of public areas.
Well, I mean, I would expect it to be amazing when you got a comedian
designing the whole fucking thing. Yeah. No, it's incredible. And just like the way that he's organizing the whole thing and how like comic forward it is. Like obviously you expect that from Joe, but it's different when somebody has been like, promoting comedians and on his podcast and all his other platforms. It's different when you start a comedy club because you go, all right, well, this is a business and we got to make the business run.
Yeah.
But his whole shit is like, if it breaks even, that's great. So he's just putting all the money back in comics' hands. He's like, he tells the staff that works there if they're comics, they can check out to go do a spot.
Wow.
Like, and then come check back in. Like,
wow.
I mean, he's paying up comics crazy. He won't let me tell people how much, but it's crazy.
Really?
I mean, it's crazy. So,
like crazy than a regular comedy club night because y'all make fucking money.
Well, it's different than when for like a spot pay.
Oh, got you.
We make money when we're on the road, but like when we go do a spot in the city or something like that.
I mean, it's probably different for him too, though, because his clientele. Like, I mean, you got to think Rogan has been. I mean, number one, he's a comedian. But then number two, think about all the cachet he's built in the comedy community by launching so many careers via his podcast. So everybody in their
That's why everybody's pulling up.
is going to go to his podcast.
Of course. Like, it's like the least we could do is go out there and, spread the word about the club. Not like he needs it, but...
I mean, it works. I mean, I guess because I follow so many comedians, I know the name of it. Comedy Mothership.
There we go. And bro,
mean?
it's like impossible to get tickets for it. The show's been sold out.
Really?
And it's just like... It's just crazy to see a scene really get built out of... I mean, it's not like they didn't have a little bit of a scene, but they didn't have it like this. I mean, this is a place where people can go and develop comedically now.
I like seeing comedians do that. Dave Chappelle's doing that. He's building a comedy club. He's already got that whole the Shaq thing going on in Yellow Springs, but he's actually building a vicinity. He's building a venue in where's he at?
Isn't it Yellow Springs?
Is that the name? Is that the whole town, Yellow Springs?
It's the town in Ohio.
Yeah.
Where he lives.
Yeah. I was just in Columbus. I was there this weekend for my daughter's cheerleading tournament. I went to Key West to go to the premiere of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
Mhm.
And then I went to Columbus. That was Friday. And I went to Columbus on Saturday.
Mhm.
Because my daughter had a cheerleading competition. I didn't even know Duval was going to be in town.
Oh, and then you linked with Duval?
Duval was there all weekend.
Oh, wow.
And that was good because I hadn't seen Duval set in a long time.
And is he talking about?
Oh, man, it's fantastic.
He's
it's fantastic.
He's just.
He's finally not working hard.
Ah!
He's finally not working hard.
He's
You know
out
what
there
I mean?
just
He's got a reason
blowing.
to sit down because he's
Yeah.
hurt. You know what I mean? And like the first however many minutes is just him talking about what he's just recently been through with the accident and stuff. Starts off with a great sketch of the whole situation. Like it's good, you know what I mean? And then from beginning to end, he don't lose him.
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
great.
and because it's personal, it's funny,
Yeah.
and then he mixes in the music. Like Duval's a one man musical.
Yes.
He's literally a one man
Yes,
musical.
he is.
And I don't
That's-
think I can't think of any other comedian that can do that.
No.
Like with music you actually want to hear.
Yeah.
Like you're going there because you know you're gonna hear "Living My Best Life" and you're gonna love it. And then he does it. I think he did "Dropping Dick Off." No, it wasn't "Dropping Dick Off." What's the other song he got about
trees.
fucking? There's something about fucking.
Oh no.
You gonna get this dick? I know Taylor knows. She love her some Duval.
Are we fucking in the night? That one?
Are we
Are
fucking?
we fucking tonight?
Oh, that's the old one when he did BET's Comic View.
This dick. This dick. But nah, it was good. I love it. I don't know. I just like comedy, man. I'm a comedy fan. I like watching Duval. I like watching Jay Ski. Jay Ski funny as shit. I like watching Erica Duchess. I like watching Nod. I just like comedy.
Yeah.
I am a comedy connoisseur. And what I like about comedy clubs, people that go to comedy clubs like comedy.
Yeah.
They're there because they like stand-up. They know what they're there for. They know it's a 2-drink fucking minimum.
Yeah.
They know the food ain't that great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're there to watch comedy.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So, yeah, man. Everybody build a comedy club. You should do one, Schultz.
Yeah, I just did.
No. You should build a club.
Oh, build a comedy club.
Yeah, why not?
No. I was talking to Joe about that. I was like, yeah, that's a whole other, list of.
Yo, with Caroline's going away, it's going to be a big ass hole in the ecosystem in New York.
I mean, the Comedy Cellar's building another club. They've just been killing it. New York Comedy Club's been killing it. You know, they got the stands. There's plenty of clubs in the city that are doing great and thriving.
You just said fuck Caroline's, huh?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. No.
Black Effect Podcast Festival, first ever Black Effect Podcast Festival happening April 22nd, Atlanta, Georgia, Pullman Yards. Man, I really got to thank y'all because if y'all keep buying tickets the way y'all buying tickets, we're definitely gonna sell out. It should be. I'm talking about really soon. You know what I mean? In the next week or two, so make sure you go get your tickets. It's hosted by myself and my good sister, Jess Hilarious. We got 85 South Show on that podcast stage. We got Horrible Decisions, Mandy and Weezy. Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon will be there doing Reasonably Shady. Michelle Williams will be there doing Checking In. AJ and Tan Bam will be doing the We Talk Back podcast. Big Facts podcast will be there with DJ Scream, Big Bank, Baby Jade. I know I'm forgetting some people, but we got a business and podcasting panel. Alex Media is on that with Weezy, along with the president of Black Effect, Dolly Bishop. Tamika Mallory is on that panel. There's a woman in podcasting panel too. I forget who's all on that one, but pull up, man. We got food. Louis V's providing the soundtrack. We got a Black Effect Marketplace where it's going to be merchandise from your favorite podcasts and some of your favorite local businesses in Atlanta. So yeah, it's a daytime event, April 22nd, Saturday. Go to Eventbrite, get your tickets. Go to blackeffect.com for more information, and I'll see you on April 22nd. And thank you again, man, to everybody who's been getting tickets because this is the second time that we're attempting the festival. We attempted it last year in New York, and you learn valuable lessons when you do things like that because you got to go with your gut, got to go with your instinct. When your instinct tells you this isn't the place, but you still try to force it, things don't go the way you necessarily want them to go. And so we knew it needed to be down south, and doing it in Atlanta has been fantastic. So. Like I said, go get your tickets because if y'all keep buying tickets the way y'all buying tickets, we'll definitely be sold out for the 22nd. So thank you. Now let's get back to the show. Damn, we didn't talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
What happened?
They
with
jumped
Tekashi?
on him in the LA Fitness
Oh yeah, that's right.
in Florida.
Do you think he paid the guys?
No, not at all.
Wait, what?
Not even a little bit.
You don't think it was a Jussie Smollett?
Nah, not at all.
He was beat the fuck
Yeah,
up.
not even a little.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see the video? Yeah.
I just saw him working out with his bubble jacket on the treadmill.
No, that wasn't a
before.
bubble jacket. That was one of those workout jackets that people wear when they be in like the saunas and shit. Like you never seen those like those weighted jackets?
I mean, it looked like a baby fat
I think
jacket.
it was just a bubble jacket.
I don't think so.
Yo, look at that. I don't know. When I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, this seems peculiar. Like you don't work out in a."
By the way,
bubble
we
jacket.
never saw him in the sauna. That's the funny thing about the internet. Like, for all we know, he could have been leaving the gym and putting his jacket on to leave. He might have just got there. You know what I mean? He might not even have got out of his jacket. If I thought it was one of those weighted jackets that people, work out in.
I mean,
The thing about that video, man, I know people are going to laugh. You've been waiting for 6ix9ine to get it. But the reality of the situation is you don't, if you want to laugh, cool. I would tell you to learn from this. Because 6ix9ine has been doing on the internet the same thing a lot of y'all motherfuckers are doing on the internet right now. Talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking slick, you talking greasy, you making fun of the dead, you telling people to suck your dick. You're inviting people to the fade, you telling people you're going to fuck them up when you see them. And, some people are ready to test your gangster when they see you out in the street. And what's scary about this, that wasn't no artist.
that was just
that wasn't nobody in the industry. That was just some random people in LA Fitness who decided they wanted to see if you about that shit you be kicking.
Yeah.
So, for everybody out there, y'all think that, you can pop shit, stay online, not go to industry events, avoid all of that. You don't know who has it out for you when you make yourself the bad guy. You don't. And it ain't always the artist sending people to fuck you up. It could just be random people who are fans of those artists, or random people who don't like what you represent. Could be just random people who, for all we know, there might have been some Italians who don't like snitches.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I didn't laugh. I just was like, it should be a learning lesson for a lot of individuals.
Yeah. You
can and will get touched. There's no escaping it. Okay? I've been punched in the back of my head. It's on camera. Go see it. Can I get a drop? This shit y'all haven't seen. You getting in fights across the street from the radio station at the pharmacy. You know what I mean? Not to mention the tons of rappers who ran down on me, or just regular people who have heard something said about them on Breakfast Club, whether I said it or not. If you're the face of something, when they see you, they want to see what that's about.
Yeah.
So, you can laugh, but I just hope you're learning, because this could be any of y'all at any given moment.
What do you think will happen to those guys?
Nothing.
I mean, it's illegal to do what they did.
Do the police care enough to go after them and press charges?
Doesn't matter if they care or not. They did an illegal act and it's on camera. Like, you can't.
Somebody got to press charges. Somebody got to press
Do
charges.
they?
Yeah, somebody got to press charges.
If somebody kills somebody else, nobody presses charges.
Well, police got to investigate.
That's the thing. If there was an assault that happened, I mean, that's crazy if Tekashi's going to snitch on trial, but not now. Like, once you start snitching, it's just, let's keep it going.
Police are investigating. I thought I read something where I saw police are looking for the suspects.
I mean, because now Tekashi got to make an example. Tekashi got to go, if you beat me up for no reason, we will find you and I will make your life a living hell.
Those people don't care. It's just an assault charge.
Everybody cares. It's I don't want to go to get my license renewed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an inconvenience.
If you jump somebody in a public place like LA Fitness on camera, you're fully aware of whatever consequences could come with that.
So they want it?
The guy looked at the camera and said, "Turn the camera on. I want to be famous now." Oh, y'all ain't hear that part of the video.
No, I heard that. But I don't think guys that do something like that are really thinking about the consequences.
I don't believe that. Those every single one of those dudes seemed like they knew exactly what they were doing. That's the other thing that y'all don't understand. Some motherfuckers are willing to take the charge. They don't give a fuck.
That's why I was like, yo, did he pay him? Like, it's just so peculiar.
Y'all got a really
if someone else paid him?
No.
Y'all got a really nice life, guys. Some people will come get you and be happy with coming to get you.
They fucked him up. There's no question. I just want to know if it's worth fucking him up. Like, how long do you go do, like, if you gang assault, what is that called? Lynching?
You're not going to get no time for that.
There's no time?
You probably get probation, some shit like that. You get a good lawyer, you're not getting no time for that.
If you just
Now you'll spend
Gang
time.
assault.
Nah, you're not getting no time for that. You'll spend time.
This is bad. Like, if you just like punch somebody, you probably won't get no time.
Bro,
this is
They're beating on him.
You're not gonna get no jail.
Can I just
time
say
for
one
that.
thing? Who is that fucking piece of shit? Zimmerman. Zimmerman, right? His whole defense was, what was it?
stand your ground.
It was a stand your ground thing, but it was specifically, he felt like his life was threatened because what was happening? He was being punched.
He said he was being attacked. Yeah.
But specifically, he thought his life was threatened because he was being punched on the concrete.
If Tekashi had a legal gun and he shot those guys right there, that's the stand your ground. That's in Florida too? Absolutely. On camera. If he had a legal gun on him and he pulled it out and shot those guys, especially from that position on his back, he's not going to.
That's why
stand your ground.
That's why the DA, if they wanted to, they could probably charge for like attempted manslaughter.
Nah, it would be
manslaughter, not murder. Manslaughter.
Attempted manslaughter.
No, it'd be lynching. It'd be lynching. They have that in the South when you jump somebody.
Oh.
When you jump somebody, it's a lynching charge. Let me look it up. When you jump somebody,
they are fucking him up, yo. I mean, that hurts.
Let me see. Jumping. They call it lynching down south. Lynching charge carries in Florida. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, it ain't that bad.
How long?
No, I'm saying what happened to him isn't that bad. Bro, he's alive. He walked out.
Yeah, that is.
I've seen people get jumped and they ain't walking nowhere.
Yeah. The one I thought that really did it when dude stepped on his rib.
That shit looked like it broke his fucking rib cage, man.
That's what I'm saying. You talk about this fake. If he's fake, he need to be a wrestler. If he paid for that, I don't even know what to look up. I thought it was lynching, but that's not going. You're going to pay. You're going to spend time, meaning that you'll get arrested. You're going to have to bail out. You're going to have to pay for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to go to jail for that. You'll get probation or some shit.
I mean, I have a hard time believing this is the first time these guys have ever been involved in criminal activity. So, what if you've done a few criminal things before? Now the judge is looking at that and going, all right, well, you guys are a menace to society or something like that. Like
repeat offender.
I don't know. It seems to me that this is a big risk these guys are taking in order to beat up a guy who may or may not have done anything directly to them.
Bro, some people are, I'm still telling you.
Clout, though.
I guess, yeah.
But by the way, I don't know if it was for clout or they.
It's clearly for the clout.
Now, this is just me speculating. This is me telling y'all this is me doing what I told y'all not to do about people like Jonathan and Jeremy and all of them guys, right?
That shit's fun, though.
This is, what if these are some Italians?
They're Latin kings.
They're Latin kings. Okay, so they don't like snitches.
Kings?
I didn't know they was Latin kings. How you knew that?
I mean, that's what the blogs. I'm listening to the blogs. I'm listening to.
But that's a good theory.
Yeah.
If they're Latin kids, if they're gangs, if they're any type of organized crime
so
people,
now you going after
they don't like snitches.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That's all that is. But I'm telling you, don't learn from this shit because there's a lot of y'all out there, boy. Y'all living very reckless, living very dangerous with your mouths.
Yeah. I'm also like, I guess it's different. It's different when you live by a criminal code because you have to uphold that code.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this and I'm not assuming that they were criminals, right? I'm assuming they were some dudes that were like upset at Tekashi for snitching and upset that he was saying
Might
all this
be.
shit. And it might
just be stands with some artist that he shitted on. I don't know.
But if those are the homies, I'd be like, bro, like, you got fucking kids, you got a girl. Like, is getting that off worth losing everything you got for having no direct personal connection to the man? Maybe they do have direct personal connection, but if there isn't any, it's like if that's your boy, that's your best friend. It's like, bro, we can't even watch football on Sundays, man. Like, if you locked up, we got a trip planned to Dominican Republic. Like, we got 18 prostitutes lined up. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to fuck this up for everybody?
Again, this is just something to learn from because some motherfuckers will come get you. Some motherfuckers is not worried about the consequences of their actions at all. They're willing to take the charge. That's why you got to be willing to deal with the consequences of your actions. That's why I don't like motherfuckers who play the victim after they go do some shit. If you going to be talking that shit and threatening people, telling people to come see you, when they do, don't act surprised. Motherfuckers is like, they shouldn't have jumped
him.
You can't determine whether they jump you or not.
Not the right energy.
Shit is crazy.
Now,
Nashville school shooting?
Yeah, like, okay, how do we stop school shootings? Okay, I don't know if you could ever stop them. how do we reduce them?
You reduce them by putting metal detectors in the schools. Well, I have a few reasons. Few scenarios. You put metal detectors in the schools, and you got to have private armed security. You know, whether it's old police officers who are no longer on the force, who have security companies, hire them to guard your schools. I don't want to see it, Taylor. God damn, Taylor.
But she shot her way in.
Our private armed
The
security.
girl, bro.
She shot her way in?
I don't know. I saw a video of her like shooting the
That
door.
don't happen if private armed security is there. They're taking advantage of vulnerable people. They're going there because they know that there's no guns. There's nobody shooting back. You can go in here and cause as much
that's a
mayhem as
great
possible.
point. It's like if you have armed security, I'm not talking about every single teacher. I'm talking about armed security at every entrance of the school.
Yes.
They're going to know that they're going into a war zone if they start popping.
They should put a sign in the school that says, this school has armed security. Like the same way you drive by residences and you see, oh, they got an alarm system. Oh, beware a dog.
Let me ask you a question. If instead of school shootings, and I don't want this to happen, I just want to put this out there. If instead of school shootings, the politicians that support no background checks on guns, if they were getting shot at, I'm not even saying they're getting killed, they're getting shot at. And if every month another politician who's like no background checks gets shot at their home, their office, whatever, how long? And I'm not saying that the no background check, doing background checks fixes the problem. I'm just saying once it was on their doorstep, how soon before they start saying, well, maybe we should do some background checks. Maybe we should change some things. Because clearly schools getting shot up isn't making us change anything, right? But I'm curious if it was on their doorstep, if you saw the people who are like, we need no background checks at all. I'm sure if they were getting shot at, I don't even want to put out there in the world that they're getting killed, but they're getting shot at.
But what you're saying is true because politicians have security. You know what I'm saying? Most elected officials have some private security, whether they have security that's given to them by the government.
I'm saying if they had
have
to go
private security.
They had to go to work every single day going, it might be the day that somebody walks in and starts shooting at them. What
I tell people to do, man, is Google who are the senators who have benefited the most from NRA money. And you'll see that the NRA has spent a lot of money on political campaigns of senators.
You're a pro-gun dude.
Very.
I'm a pro-gun dude.
I'm pro-gun, but I'm also pro-gun safety legislation.
Yes.
I'm also pro-common sense gun legislation.
I love the idea of background checks. I love the idea of licensing. I love the idea of going through
That's right.
different. I don't want to take away, one second. I don't want to take away our right to have guns. I think it's very important.
A gun took this person out.
That is also
a gun took this person out. So if you have armed security at the school, either that person gets taken out before anybody gets killed, or they don't even think about coming into school. And I'm gonna tell you something else.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to teachers having guns either, buddy. I'm not opposed to that at all. I
just don't want a teacher to feel like, I don't want a woman who wants to get into education or a man who wants to get into education also to feel like they have to be a trained assassin in order to teach.
I agree. But what if that teacher, what if that teacher is already a gun owner? What if that teacher has guns at her house?
She has the right.
What if that teacher? What if that teacher has he or her has guns at the house and carries guns in their car, but they just don't carry guns in the school because they're not allowed?
That'd all be dependent on like the rules of the school, and the school might have a rule that like you have to be a licensed law enforcement agent in order to carry in the school. We can work that out 100%. But I do like this idea because from talking to law enforcement people, they said that once you start shooting back at the kid, most of them kill themselves because they're cowards, and that's why you go attack an innocent school
kids, of elementary school kids.
Yeah. So the fact that there would be people in that school that were armed and ready to go,
they wouldn't think about it.
Well, they have in certain circumstances where you've had those like security guards for the school run out of the school. I forget which place that was.
Were they armed though?
I think they were.
I don't know if they were armed.
Oh, maybe they weren't.
Yeah, I don't know if they were armed, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, and the reason most of these senators refuse to support common sense gun reform is because the NRA is in their pocket. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
It's really just that simple.
Yeah.
It's just sad, man. You know, and they keep saying that the person is transgender. This was confusing to me too, though, because they kept saying that it's
a trans girl,
but they kept saying transgender woman.
So that means it's a dude that's transitioned.
No, they said she was born a biological woman.
Okay.
So I didn't understand why the news kept calling her a transgender woman. Because she's a woman who transitioned to a guy.
I want
right?
to know exactly.
I also think the parents should be charged for the crimes of the kid if the kid steals their gun.
This person is 28, Alex.
No, I know. I'm just saying for the times where it's a kid who takes the parent's gun and does something with it.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, because then the parents would have to.
I'm not mad at that.
You know, be more responsible.
Everybody got to be more responsible. I'm not mad at that.
That's a great point. You're going to lock away your gun from your child if you run the risk.
You're not even going to let your child know where the gun is. You're just locking it away. You're not even going to let the child know where the gun is in the house. You might not even let your child know you got a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be one of those things, God forbid, somebody breaks in your house. You're like, oh, shit. Mom got a pistol? Pop's got a pistol? I didn't know.
Yeah. The tricky thing is obviously, like, there's a lot of families that, you know, they live on land and they actually have to have a gun because fucking bears will pull up to their backyard. You know, they go out hiking, they go out camping. They want to make sure they take a rifle in case they run into a
South
fucking
Carolina.
moose. Like,
I grew up with rifles where people were driving around in pickup trucks with their rifles right in the back window. Guns were regular. My dad used to leave the 357 on the dresser.
We got to do something.
Like, for real.
We got to do something.
I think, listen, we already know the government ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Right? Clearly.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing that people got to admit. This is the American way. I hate when politicians get on TV and say shit like, this isn't who we are. Yes, it's who the fuck are we then? This is exactly who we've been, and we've been this way for a long time. Instead of saying American is apple pie, they should say as American as mass shootings. You know, so we know politicians aren't going to do anything because we know the NRA is in, a lot of these senators' pockets, right? So my suggestion is you might just have to let teachers arm themselves, yo. At this point, if you're able to carry a firearm and you're legally licensed to carry a firearm, you carry at home, you carry in your car. If you're a teacher and you want to bring it into the school, depending on what state you in, let them do it, man. What else we gonna do? We gonna keep letting our people just be vulnerable? Teachers and students just vulnerable to these cowards that keep running up in these schools and killing people?
I think it starts with armed security at the school.
I would love that, but who's gonna pay for that? I would love for our taxpayer dollars to go to paying for private armed security at the school. All of these veterans that are out here, looking for things to do. All of these former police officers, like I said earlier, who got these security firms, give them the contracts. They'd love to do it. When I say they would love to do it, they would love to do it. And you don't even need a lot. Depending on the size of the school, depending on, the entrances to the school and how you get into school, you just need one person guarding a door, armed. One person guarding the door, armed. Like, why is the airport got all the security? The school should have all the security, just like the airport. No, let me take that back. Airports definitely need a lot of security.
Yeah.
I got a little carried away. Got a little carried away. Okay, the airport definitely needs security, but these schools need security just like that.
That's also true.
You don't think you don't think of tripping in the airport.
Yeah.
You walk in the airport, walk in New York on a random Tuesday and look at all them soldiers in there with their big ass fucking machine guns, and you tell me you're gonna try something in the airport.
Yeah, it's the safest place in the planet.
Come on, man.
Right? Like,
I don't even say certain words out loud.
Airport, man.
Like, I don't say gun or bomb. I don't say none of
that. Nothing.
I remember one of the ladies at Hudson News said to me, "Show me, you just in here with no security." I'm like, I'm in the airport.
Yeah. Could not be in a safer place.
I said, I'm about to call somebody on you. By the way, y'all gonna have to stop doing this to me. When people see me, because like I was at my daughter's cheerleading competition, just because the security's, don't think security not there, right?
Yeah.
But this one dude was like, man, you just out here with no security, whatever. I know, I got security.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't one of them. I'm not a rapper out here. I ain't got no security.
Yeah.
I'm not, no. My security is here.
You
know
just
what I mean?
don't see him.
Yeah, you just don't see him.
Yeah.
And when you say things to me like you don't have no security, guess what I'm texting?
The security.
Watch this person right here. Watch this. Watch this. See the person in the green hat? Watch this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Why are you coming up to me asking me why I don't got no security? That's
a weird thing to ask.
Word is born, yo.
It's a weird thing.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
What else we got, Taylor? Let's do some asking idiots, man. What was the donkey of the day? Baby Daniel? The 65-year-old
Baby
man.
Danielle, can someone tell us if the guy is trans or not? The kid who shot the school up.
They say he's trans. It's on the front.
But like,
you see the
trans
front
how?
page of the Daily News today?
Oh no! What they-
Transgender killer.
Oh God!
Yeah, it said transgender killer, and it had a picture of a little kid in a glass on a bus looking terrified. And it was, the front page of the Daily News was transgender killer something. What did it say, Alex? I saw it today. I read it this morning.
Oh, so she used to go to that school.
I was just confused because at first the news just kept saying woman, and then when they said it was a transgender, I just assumed it was a guy who transitioned into a woman. But then they said no, she was born female. So then I was all the way confused.
So what is she trans as?
I don't know, but does it matter when somebody walks into a school and kills kids? He's a kid killer. She's a kid killer, whatever. And don't be fucking mad at me for getting the pronouns wrong when a person kills kids. I'm confused. I don't know what the hell's going on. They killed a bunch of kids. That's what they did. Baby Daniel, he wants to know what it feels like to be a baby girl. He's a 65-year-old New York man who identifies as a baby girl. He broke into a daycare, stole a bunch of diapers, drank up all the formula because he wants to know what it feels like to be a baby girl named Danielle.
Is it possible, Charlamagne?
I didn't make any of this up. You know that, right? Y'all are laughing like I just.
I'm not. I'm taking him seriously. Is it possible that there are trans people who are born in the wrong body and they're experiencing excruciating pain for being emotionally one gender and then physically another gender? And also, there are mentally ill people that are taking advantage of this trans thing and kind of using it to gain like protection from their mental illness.
Yes.
Because this seems like mentally ill behavior. When I see people like I identify as a frog, that is mentally ill behavior.
Until they say ribbit.
And then I'm like, oh, you're right.
And then when you see that they got that crazy vertical, you know what I mean? They jumping out the gym.
They might be a frog.
That's what I'm saying.
They might be a frog.
Come on.
And you see them eat some pussy real weird. They just like. You might be a frog. The way you eat pussy, like a little mosquito sitting on it.
You know what? There might be something to this. Oh my God, man!
So
Did you hear the story about that? I think it was a lady in Jersey that she faked her birth certificate to go back to high school.
Why?
Yeah. She was like, I think 29 or 30. Fake the birth certificate so she can do high school over again.
For what?
Want to live the glory days? I don't know.
That's these women trying to act like, look how young I am. Like that's just like I look so good for my age. I can sneak into high school. Like I don't think there's anything to do with like I identify as a 14-year-old.
Trans teenager is wild.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Would you be considered a trans? And is this person considered trans baby? You know what I mean? Trans boo boo. You know what I mean?
What the fuck was
I'm just
my
saying.
little trans boo. My little trans boo. Come here, boo God. Come here. Let me burp you.
And do you say he's 65 years old or do you say he's 780 months? You know what's so crazy about this though? Listen,
funny.
You know what's really crazy about this?
Funny.
Think about this. You're 65.
Yeah.
Give it about another decade or so.
You be in diapers.
You'll be in diapers. Somebody's going to be wiping your ass. Somebody's going to be feeding you.
You're about to be a trans baby.
You're going to go back to being a baby. Like, you'll be, just give it a minute. Like, you're rushing this, buddy.
That's funny.
You're rushing this, man.
Yeah.
A baby girl named Danielle.
This mental.
Why don't we commit people like? No, seriously. Why don't we commit people like that?
I think a lot of people are down.
Or at least give them a test, right? Like, at least let's see.
Well, I think that's the test. Like, do you think you're a baby?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
And that person right there could walk into Florida or any store in Florida and buy a gun right now. That person could go into Texas and buy a gun right now.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
My God.
It is a weird thing. And I'm telling you, I've sat down, I've talked to trans people, and I 100% believe that They are a woman
believe what they
inside,
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
man's body. Like I believe it 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm convinced 100%. I think that this happens in life, and I think that there are anomalies that happen all the time in life. You see these different people. We were talking about this on Flagrant. There are people that are born with fucking 11 fingers. There are people born with 3 arms. There's tons. You have 7 billion people on the planet. Statistically, there's going to be some oddities for sure. So I'm not taking away the fact that there are trans people that are born in the wrong body.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I think that there are also mentally ill people that are taking advantage of what trans is.
Trans people should actually speak out against cases like this.
Yes!
Like they should
It
speak
completely
out. Yes.
discredits their whole argument.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't want to be looped into these fucking wackos.
That's right.
A 65-year-old that thinks he is a 4-year-old baby.
That's
and
right.
if you're trans, so that people don't take away from you, you got to be like,
That's right.
well, people can identify with whatever they want. No.
Yeah.
Be like, that's some goofy shit.
No, we had a trans listener call Breakfast Club and say that this is some bullshit. You know, this guy is full of shit. He's clearly mentally ill. It was a woman who called. I don't know if she was a trans man or it was a trans woman. I'm not sure, but she was trans and she called and said like, this is a problem. And I said, well, isn't that what people could say about you too? Like, should we be kind of aware of this guy's feelings? Could there be potentially something to this? Like, I'm just, you know, because we're in that, you don't want to just dismiss people's feelings, right? That's what they told us, you know? So I just felt it kind of like, you know, is it a tad bit hypocritical for you just to dismiss this person like this?
Yeah.
You know? Listen, I'm with you. I'm dismissing the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm dismissing, and I'm talking about this baby Daniel guy. I'm dismissing the hell out of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
dismissed.
saying?
Yes.
I'm dismissing the hell out of him.
Done.
You know, because I agree with Schultz. I do feel like transgender people do believe what they believe, but I also feel like there's a lot of people taking advantage of being able to identify as whatever you want to identify it.
Yeah.
You know, because I think all of us, we're anybody that's human with a soul will agree. You want people to be able just to live their life. Like trans people should be able to live their life. They should have rights. They shouldn't be getting killed for who they are. We all know that. I just think it's when people's intelligence starts to get insulted is when you get a lot of the pushback. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it's the...
You're taking advantage, dude.
Yeah, when it's the women's sports thing or even this guy, baby, it's like, come on now. So, because the first thing you read, when you read a story like this, you're like, see, this is what happens when you open Pandora's box. That's what everybody thinks when they read this. You open Pandora's box and you let people identify as what they want to identify as. You're going to have 65-year-old men saying that they're 780 months and they identify baby girls named Daniel. You know? So,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It will all organize
we won't.
itself.
No, the fuck we won't.
Yeah.
None of this is going to be figured out, Schultz.
Well, a comet will hit Earth and we'll be dead
That's
instantaneously.
it.
So
This is, but bro,
that could also happen.
None of this, when I say none of this will be figured out, I mean this with the utmost optimism about life. I'm not being pessimistic in any way, shape, or form. I love life. I'm happy. I'm just telling you what it is.
Right.
None of this shit is going to be figured out. We're not going to figure out this identity shit. We're not going to figure out the gun
So it
shit.
just gets
We're not
weirder
going to figure
and
out mental health initiatives. Life is just going to continue to get weirder and weirder, stranger and stranger. And when the aliens pop up, when the aliens finally decide,
all organized. That might be what we need. You see that as the way to unify society in a lot of these fantasy
it would never
novels.
happen.
But that would unify humans at least.
No, it wouldn't.
If aliens came and attacked all of Earth, we would be forced to come together to try to thwart the aliens' attack.
No.
Yeah,
You think we're gonna be beefing with each other?
Yeah.
What's the most together you've ever seen Americans in your life? 9/12.
I was gonna say New York was together. New York City.
9/12. All of America was like, "Yo, it's go time. It's go time."
Maybe. I just think people are so strong in their convictions. Like if you a real racist, there is nothing making you ride with a black person or a Jewish person. You know
But you ain't riding with the black person or a Jewish person. You ride with other Americans for America.
I don't believe that we could ever see it like that.
What's the closest? I guess what I'm saying. I think that was the
9/12 was the thing that came to my
So
mind.
imagine aliens do that to all of Earth. That's where it's go time. That's where we call up China. We call up Russia. We even call up North Korea. And we're like, yo, let's get it popping.
I don't think they fucking with us.
But they not fucking with aliens.
We don't know that.
I'm not doing this with
We
you.
don't know that.
I'm not doing this with you.
We
today.
don't
I don't
know
got the
that.
energy today.
If aliens come down and they look just like Asians,
Okay. I'm
You
going
know
with
what I'm
you.
saying?
I'm going with you on this.
We don't
Okay.
know. We don't
So
know
we
where.
gonna call him first and be like, yo, what's up with your fams?
What you gonna do with all that? What did I say? What did I say?
What y'all gonna do
What
now?
y'all gonna do now?
What y'all gonna do
What
now?
y'all gonna do
You gotta
now?
say in your honky tonk accent.
Honky
Hey, what
tonk.
y'all gonna
What
do
y'all
now?
gonna do now?
What y'all gonna do now? Hi there, China. Hey there, China. What y'all gonna do now?
What y'all gonna do now, China?
Y'all seen your cousins came by. What y'all gonna do next? Huh? Is y'all planning this together? Is this some sort of family reunion or something? What y'all gonna do
By the
next?
way, you're laughing, but what if the aliens come out and they are black? What if they are white? What if they look like us?
No. What if the aliens come down, cock the weapons, point it at all of our heads, and then just say, "What y'all gonna do now?"
What y'all gonna do?
And then we just be like, "I knew it. We knew this shit for the longest. Get your people."
But it's true though. What if they come out and they look just like us?
How we know it's gonna be aliens?
By the way,
In this
we're
hypothetical,
aliens to somebody.
but in this hypothetical, we're saying it's aliens.
Yes.
We are.
But what if they
confirmed
come out and
aliens.
they look just like us? They're just able to live in different conditions and they got higher intelligence. Then what? Now motherfuckers is confused as shit.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
You got these racists like, I hate aliens for 2 reasons.
You know what's crazy though? They might not be racist because
What do you mean?
they don't have the societal constructs that we have.
No, we're saying our racists.
Oh no, I'm with you.
Our racists see a black alien, you'd be like, ugh.
So this will be a good plot of a movie.
Yeah.
The aliens come down, right?
Yeah.
And the rednecks, they see the white aliens come, oh yeah, buddy, it's over for you motherfuckers now. You know what I'm saying? Then they go and they're talking
Black
to the white
aliens come out.
Yeah, then the black aliens come like,
our
oh
music?
shit, it's on
The
now.
black aliens come. If Young Metro don't.
Damn, there really was spaceships on Bankhead. But listen, the crazy part is, they don't even know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Then they start wiping us all out.
Ooh.
Then what? The black aliens, the white aliens, the Chinese looking aliens, they all just wiping out all of us. Because they came to get rid of Earthlings.
So then what do? We got to start.
We
looking-
don't know what the fuck
No,
to do.
you're just making the argument. We have to start looking at ourselves like Earthlings.
That might bring us together. Now that.
Oh my god,
No.
this motherfucker, bro.
I was
This
no, it was
motherfucker,
nuanced.
bro.
No.
Son.
Schultz just said aliens. Nuance to it. If the aliens come down and they look
Hey,
just like us,
I try my best every week. You know what I mean? I do my darndest. I do my hardest. You know what I mean? Listen, don't judge him. It's the smartest man I've
No.
ever worked with.
No,
He's
man.
a true
Y'all know what I'm
genius.
talking
He is
about.
a true genius.
No.
This man is an absolute true
it's
genius.
nuanced to what I said.
He's also capable of doing some of the most retarded shit I ever seen in my entire life. Now, once it was his idea that the aliens attacking us would make us all be together, he was like, now we're talking. That makes sense because I thought of it. That's how you know it's a good idea. When you thought of the same exact thing and pitched it to me, there was no way that could have been a good idea.
No,
I
man.
just needed to think of it.
No, if it's just aliens and we don't know what they look like, it might not work. But if they look just like us, it'll be confusing enough to bring us all together.
Right.
Because we don't know who's who.
But then how would we even know to be together because we wouldn't trust any of us?
What if you're a super racist?
Yeah.
And now, being that aliens look black and they look Asian,
And they look.
now you got a reason to you're racist. You got a reason just to kill everybody.
Oh, wow.
Now you
I thought he was an alien.
You're a white supremacist. I didn't know.
Oh.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
that first week is going to be fun.
Man, shut up.
What are you talking about? It's alien bashing time, right? I thought y'all were aliens over here on the stoop selling weed. You know what I mean?
And you don't want Trump to say kill all the aliens.
Woo! Woo!
People gonna post up at the border and it's all
Son.
popping. Yeah, oh,
Can you go on a mic, though? Why don't you
Yes,
go on a
Taylor.
mic?
Okay.
God
break
damn,
the
Taylor, you
chair?
about to break that fucking chair.
Okay. So how would we tell though if one's an alien, one's not? If they're black, Asian, everything else. Like
I
what-
don't know. That's the point.
Come on, think. We keep riding into it.
Oh. Like, how would we be able to tell it's not a real black person, it's a black alien?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because by the time they get here, they would soak up so much of our culture and everything that they would be able to manipulate us.
But they would only get the culture we give them. We would have to have like nuanced black, like we'd have to like watch an alien shower, and if they don't use the washcloth to wash their ass,
that's
you'd be
not a
like,
real
oh
alien.
shit,
Yeah,
that's a fake black person. That's a fucking alien.
No,
and if they're white, how will we know?
They don't have a washcloth at all. They don't have a washcloth at all, bro.
No, it should be, yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
what he's
said- he
saying.
said-
How will we know if the white alien's actually white?
They wouldn't have a washcloth.
Mm.
Yeah. Remember that movie? Remember that TV show Aliens where they used to like, it was like water or something they'd pour on them? Not the
No,
movie
you're talking
Signs. No,
about
it wasn't Signs. There was a movie, there was a TV show that used to come on Fox back in the day. I used to watch it all the time called Aliens. And it was something they were allergic to. Y'all remember that TV show? It used to come on Fox? And they had the weird heads, like their heads were like pussies.
Cone heads?
Nah, it wasn't cone heads.
I remember this.
I'm not that old, bro. Y'all remember Aliens.
Nah, bro.
You don't remember Aliens, Chris?
Nah, bro.
Get the fuck out of
Nah,
here.
you-
Hold on, man.
Oh, you washed, bro.
Hold on, man.
Yo, you washed.
Aliens, Fox TV.
Yo, you
Let's
washed
see,
out here, bro.
Alien Nation, that's what it was called.
Oh.
Y'all don't remember Alien Nation?
Nah, bro.
Oh, that shit was great on Fox. It started off as a film and then it became a TV show. Yeah, in Los Angeles, humans live alongside extraterrestrial humanoids. All right.
Oh, wow.
Let's do some Asking Idiots, Taylor. The underscore corner says, finally saw Creed, MBJ, and Majors would kill Alex and Schultz with their left ass cheek. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's not even a question. That was just a fucking statement. Jesus Christ. That was just a statement.
I could beat a left ass cheek. Come on, man.
You ain't beating
I'm
no
not
left ass
gonna
cheek.
lie. I mean, objectively speaking, like I saw there's a clip of him like hitting the pads and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and it's not bad, but he has no chance. Yeah,
Alex, you would run from a left ass cheek before you ran from the actual person. If a guy
Probably.
walked in here right now, pulled his pants down,
Oh,
and just came at you ass first,
oh yeah.
you are going to run.
Done.
and where you
Second
will,
Amendment.
but
Second
what?
Amendment
Second Amendment?
What, the right to eat ass? What?
No, carry, isn't it?
2A?
Oh, 2A is
Yeah.
right to
You
Yeah.
can't shoot him
Why
Why
not?
not?
because he's got his back to you. In New York City, you can't do that. So he's coming at you ass first. You can't shoot him in the back.
Shit.
Can you legally run over and fuck it? Is that, what amendment is that?
I mean,
Is that
if they're running the ass towards you, it's not consent.
that's an attack?
It's an
That's an attack.
You probably would have to ask.
Can you be attacked by a good time? Could you say, Your Honor, he was attacking me with a good time? So I had to
just saw
had to
cheeks.
take advantage of that. I don't know what to do, Your Honor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to mark this one.
Yeah.
Might be-
Why?
Yeah.
Why? He's attacking us.
Yeah.
He's running at us with his ass open.
I don't know. That's a good question. What does that mean?
Heck, if I feel like my life's in danger, my life's in danger. It
So
don't
you
matter.
fucked him? That ain't gonna fly in court, Alex.
Why
I
not?
felt like my life was in danger,
Exactly.
Judge, so I
So I
fucked him.
fucked him,
Yeah.
bro.
It
Hey,
happens
what's
in
wrong with
jail
that?
all the time.
Yeah. Whispering in his ear. You got to whisper in his ear. What y'all gonna do now?
What you
What y'all
gonna do
gonna
now? Imagine the ass cheeks coming at you. What if the aliens are ass cheeks? What if the aliens are just two ass cheeks coming off the airplane at the mothership? What y'all gonna do now?
Yes.
What y'all gonna do now?
You know.
Sounded like rednecks, but they
You
red cheeks.
know. Come on, bro.
Sean X Solo
Imagine
says,
they landed in Atlanta, bro.
"Whoa,
Come on, dude.
what y'all gonna do now?"
This is what it sounds like. What y'all go?
Go to Atlanta, boy. Threaten them with a good time if you want to.
What y'all go? They can't even get their whole thread out. What y'all go?
I love it here. Sean X Solo said. Sean X Solo said, "We learn from our mistakes, yet we're always so afraid to make one." Ooh, where is this true for you?
Learn to our mistakes. Always.
Where is it true for me? Just life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, here's the thing: you can't be afraid to make mistakes, because if you're actually trying, if you're actually attempting to do things in life, you're going to make mistakes. Like, the only time you won't make mistakes is if you ain't doing shit. If you're not taking no risk, if you're not taking no chances, if you're not even trying to be successful, if you're not even trying to be, an entrepreneur, if you listen to what Soulja Boy told those people in Jersey and you just like, fuck it, he's right, you're not going to make no mistakes. But if you're actually trying to prove Soulja Boy wrong and, you're out there doing things, you're going to make mistakes. So, it's true in just life.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
I don't try to hit PRs in the gym anymore.
Interesting. Why?
PRs?
Yeah, like
personal records.
Like,
oh yeah, I don't do that shit no more. Yeah.
But why is that?
It's not worth it. Like if you push yourself too much,
I agree.
Throw
Pull a muscle,
something out,
yeah.
it's just not worth
Man,
it.
Alex, you so fucking right.
I used to do that shit all the time.
I was talking about that shit yesterday.
Yeah.
I literally talked about that shit with my cousin Tony yesterday because I was looking at that video of Deion Sanders and he had the guys, I think they were benching like 245 and like a lot of the guys couldn't do it and then Deion just got up under it and did it like 5-6 times. And I was like, yo, I used to go to the gym and bench press 225 for no fucking reason.
Wow.
Like why? Why was I doing 80-pound dumbbell? Why?
Yep.
Like, you could throw up 225 easy?
Easy, right now.
You're like a strong dude.
I think so. I mean,
That's a lot of weight for your weight. You probably only weigh like what,
one right now I'm like 180. Right now I'm like 180, 181. Yeah, I'm like, why?
I'm just saying that's good. That's like a really good amount of weight. Am I off on that?
No.
Hold on.
I want to know what Taylor getting at.
The fuck you mean? What you mean? What?
Taylor,
I said I'm 180.
speak
She's
your
like,
truth.
what?
Speak your truth, Taylor.
Whoa.
Taylor, speak your truth right now.
I'm just surprised. That's all.
What? Surprised? What? Lower or higher?
I thought it was gonna be higher.
What?
Just because no, stop.
Because I'm thicker than her, and it's in all the right places.
I need to go
It's in all the right places. That's all it is.
Yeah, you're not that far though. Like from
you?
Right? No, I'm not 180.
You're 180 pounds?
No, I'm
Damn,
not
Taylor's
180.
That's why you fucked that chair up 10 minutes ago.
Damn, Taylor.
Stop.
Taylor 180.
I am 140 now.
Taylor walking the gym, the treadmill, say, "What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now?"
I hate y'all. I just feel like men are supposed to be have more weight than girls. That's all.
Not 180. Let's do one more, man.
Bro.
Give us one more, Taylor.
Just coming up in the digital monitor, like where it's supposed to say the miles per hour and shit. Instead, it just says,
What you
scrolling.
Gonna do now?
What y'all gonna do now?
Oh, my God. This is a good one. We can end on this.
There you go.
Always Zant says, what part of success would you give away if you had to? Easy call.
Give away.
Easy call.
If I had to. Go.
Fame. You know? Like that's yeah. You can have that. But I guess you can't have one without the other, I guess. You know what I mean?
Not in entertainment in front
Not
of
in
the
entertainment in front of the camera, yeah. You know what I mean? That's about it.
Part of success.
Because people are weird, bro. People are weird.
Yeah. What part of success could we give away? Definitely not.
And I'm definitely not giving the money away. The money is the best
And
part.
the fame, I'm like, I don't care necessarily about fame, but I do acknowledge that there are like amazing benefits to it. You know, like people wanting to work with you, wanting to help you. And
yeah, it's good until it's not.
There are definitely issues that it can come with it, but there's also so much benefit. Like people are so nice when they meet you, and maybe that's not necessarily just fame. It's like they appreciate your art, they appreciate your creativity. That's what you always hope it is, not just like a clout thing. The part that I would give away, that's a really fucking good question.
I guess for me, it's like, you know, when it comes to the fame or the attention of it all, you got weirdos. You got weirdos who start looking up your family. You got weirdos who
that's
look
what
for
I
your
would
addresses and stupid shit like that.
That's
you know
what I would do. Is I would give away or give up, I guess, or I wouldn't want the people that don't care about the fame, how it kind of potentially affects them.
Yeah.
You know,
and
any negative effects on my family, you know, that is always that would be the thing that because we can take the cost of having some fame or success. We're willing to pay that price. You can't just get all the praise and the fucking accolades and everybody just fucking loves you. There's going to be the people that resent you or hate you or criticize you or just don't like you. And that is the cost of it.
I'm fine with that.
You have to be willing to pay that cost when you get to a certain level. And if you're not willing to pay that cost, you're not built for that level of success.
I'm fine with that. It's just the weirdo shit. It's the like I said, looking up your family and
that is unfair.
I've had some dumb shit happen.
Can you speak on it or?
I don't really want to.
Okay,
but I'll tell you after the show. But I've had some stupid shit happen. And
you just want your family to be safe.
That's it. And even you, because nowadays people get clout from doing shit to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I don't want to be, I hate when you just sitting somewhere and somebody just runs up on you with their phone.
Yeah.
And you don't know what they're doing that for. I'm a person who's been attacked. So my mind goes from attack. I've had attack to, yo, man, Safari shit was really that whack? Like stupid shit like that. You know what I mean?
But you're on edge because you've had the worst of it.
I've had the worst of it.
Thinking about that
That's
when
right.
you enter the interaction.
That's right.
I think that's very reasonable.
We're going to have people walking up to us with their camera saying, Schultz, what you gonna do now? Charlamagne, what you gonna do now?
I listen, I've been
I mean, that's funny.
I gotta be honest, man. I've been so lucky and like grateful that the interactions I've had with people who enjoy the content that we make have been like really pleasant and appreciative.
95% of them are.
Like,
I'll be lying if I said otherwise.
Cool.
Yeah. Might probably higher. 98% of them are.
Yeah.
From Breakfast Club to Brilliant, whatever it is, 98% of all interactions are great.
So
it's
lucky.
just that 2%, you know, it's a high 2% because of what could happen.
So high for you in those situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that is a great question. Is a great question. And I think it does force you to kind of look at the price of this. And I think the price is definitely worth it.
It's worth it.
But you got to be willing to pay for it, man. And
it's worth
you get so much from it.
And you're not going through nothing nobody else has to go through. If you get to a certain level where you got to have security with you, that's the price of it. You know what I mean?
That's the price of it.
Small price to pay. You know, it's just those other inconveniences to people that aren't us.
But we're so lucky, bro.
So blessed.
We are so fucking
blessed. As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Peace.